This is a true story, 100% true. It has a happy beginning and a little bit of a concerning ending. But imagine finding a 1922 high relief peace dollar. We're talking about the matte proof here. Extremely rare. This coin was taken to the Holland Office of Heritage Auctions, and they determined that they were going to send it off and it should grade proof 63. And let's take a look at this. So this was found in the wild. Here is a little clip of when he sat down in his car with this coin. And you can see his hands are shaking a little bit. He's pretty nervous, pretty excited. This person sent this to me. They sent me an email of this back in 2023, I believe it was. I didn't do much on it. I didn't do a video on it or anything like that. I'm not really sure whether I just slipped my mind or the auction. I forgot to watch the auction. But, I mean, this is a huge find. And this is the coin already assigned to a heritage lot. But it came back from PCGS. And they graded an altered surface that it says matte finish high relief, but it's a PCGS. It's genuine altered surface unk details. So they put on it. And he was able to go to the office there and check it out before it sold. And I mean, he's very happy about this. He feels very blessed. Ended up selling for $144,000 in February 9th of 2023. And recently, he made a comment on my video and also sent me an email about another 1922 high relief that sold. This one was graded proof 63 and CAC put a sticker on it, and it sold for $192,000. But the kicker is that it's the same coin that PCGS 2 years ago graded genuine altered surface unk details. Now, here's a picture of the coin up close. And I want you to notice the brow marks here, the rim, and this mark right here. And also, I want you to notice the toning between the R and the T and before the R and around the Y. This one was graded by PCGS as altered surface. This one was graded PR 63 and CAC confirmed it. Here's the coin. Notice the brow. Notice the rims. Notice the mark. Toning around the Y and between the Y, and the toning for the R and between the R and the T. Now this is just some of the similarities here. It is the same coin. It ended up selling for $48,000 more 2 years later, in April 30th of 2025. That's concerning. That's irrefutable proof that somebody didn't know what they were doing, or something funny's going on here. And before I keep going, I promote PCGS. I use PCGS. I have multiple submissions at PCGS. You know, I think that overall they have decent service as far as what they do when they grade coins. They could use a lot of improvement. You know, there's a lot of suggestions that I have. But something like this shouldn't happen. Not with this high profile of a coin. I mean, you know, I understand that you make mistakes. But this isn't some 1922 peace dollar that you graded 65 that probably should have been 64 or should have been 66. This is a rarity here. I mean, this is a $200,000, close to $200,000 coin that it's rare enough to where you can study almost every single example that's known. You know, one die pair struck them. They've been studied, and you can't get the grade right the first time. Or you get it wrong the second time. It was right. I mean, the thing is that if this coin here is a lighter image of it, if they would have conserved this, maybe dipped it in EZS or heated acetone or something like that, or just acetone or whatever they use. There's different methods they use. It's not a gatekeeper or a secret. It's chemistry. You can always find out, talking to a chemist, what you can do to remove certain types of toning, certain types of tarnish and things like that. Not really sure what caused this toning, but they said it's first altered surface. But no one changed it. Nothing changed about the coin. It looks exactly the same. toning and all on both sides. You know, if they would have done something to it and that toning was gone, you know, conserved the surface, restored it or whatever, and they changed it to PR63, I could understand. But they didn't. Here's a mark on the tail feather, just in case anybody's still wondering. We can look at both of them here. Here's the same marks, just different lighting angles, things like that. But it's the same coin. I'm blown away by this because, I mean, I've told people before that I see the inconsistencies. You can send coins off and they'll rate a different grade. You know, and if you're the top grading company in the world, you know, I don't know if it's CAC now or not CACG now, but it doesn't matter. You've been holding yourself to this standard. This should never happen with this rare of a coin with only a handful of examples to actually sample from. The surfaces of these coins, you know, because it's too high profile of a coin. When a coin goes for this much money, all eyes are on it. And believe you me, I'm really concerned about this. Obviously, it is what it is. Come out and they should say, hey, you know, we made a mistake. You know, thought it was altered surface, got the looking at it, second look at it, got some more people in on it, and decided that we were incorrect on the first grade, not grading it, you know, putting it in an altered holder, or at least as an altered coin in a genuine holder. And we determined that it probably should be proof 63. But to me, man, they need to apologize to this guy or something. I mean, something needs to be done. I mean, this is too big of a coin. This just isn't a common date coin where they got a point grade wrong. You know, this is a big deal. $48,000 is a big deal in value, especially. So anyways, tell me your thoughts in the comments. So thanks for watching and have a great day.